Okay. I'm back again 2 times in one day. And I wanted to talk about something on the last video, but my phone was flashing saying that it was about to cut off. So that's why it seemed a little scatterbrained towards the last of the video. And I figured this one should kind of be separate just because it's a little bit, I wouldn't say darker, but I don't know. I just felt like maybe it should have its own space, to deal within itself. And I had to go to the chiropractor too. So I was like, well, let me just go do that and then come back, and then maybe my mind will be woosad. I was like, I don't want it to be like heavy, heavy. You're getting heavy, baby. Heavy. Okay. As I okay, so I don't know what I'm gonna title this one, but this one's basically like the relationship between my parents, mostly my mom, just because I feel like that's where most of the friction kind of is sometimes. Me and my parents, we have similar personalities, very strong-willed, very I gotta have the last word of that argument, and it's like you being a child, you're like, oh. But one of the reasons why it took me so long to like move forward with the full finding my birth mother process, like not just sending out a message here and there and then leaving it alone for a couple of years, is because of me feeling like I would hurt my parents, especially my mom, just because I feel like my birth father wasn't too much in the picture. I mean, it was a one night stand, and my birth mother didn't want to have anything to do with him after like a couple of weeks. So it's like I wouldn't want to say that my mother felt threatened by it, but I could tell that she always kind of hung it over my head a little bit. And let me just say this before I get to like, these are just my thoughts, my opinions from my point of view. I'm sure my mom has a completely different point of view, and I'm not trying to put her out there like some crazy lady or anything like that. These are just natural feelings that I've had, and I felt like I can't go through this process without dealing with that side of it as well. So my intentions are not to hurt my mom or my dad or anything like that, and I hope they take this as, I don't know, just a glimpse of how I process things, maybe, and maybe it can help with our relationships. I don't know, but when when I was talking to my mom the other day, and I was telling her about faxing the information over to the hospital so I can get my records, I was like, okay, well, I'll talk to you later. And she said, all right, I'll talk to you later. And then she said, just remember, I'm your mama. You know, nobody can take my place. And I'm the only mama you got. And she said it like laughingly, but it's not the first time she said it. And it's not the first time like, her tone has been different when she's said it. And when I hung up the phone, I felt all those feelings come back of why I wasn't wanting to put myself out there to find the answers that I wanted to find, because I didn't want to hurt her feelings in any type of way. And I don't know, it just kind of just made me think back to all the other times that she said it. Like, well, like if you're my cousins, my aunties, whatever, my dad, my brother, me and my mom, we can go head to head like in an argument, and she'll say those same things like, I'm the only mother you got. Remember, I'm just like, I know that you're my mother. Like, I'm secure with that. And sometimes I feel like when she lashes out and she says those things, it's almost as she's not secure with that for herself. And I could be wrong, but that's just what I get from it when somebody would blurt something like that out to me. I'm like, well, where else am I gonna go? Like, of course, you my mom's. That's not one of those things where, oh, I'm mad at you, so I'm gonna go find my birth mother. It was never like that. So for her to say those things, it went, it hurt my feelings because I just felt like whenever she said that, like she was kind of putting in the back of my mind, like, I'm the only one you got. Like, they didn't want you. So remember that next time you want to act crazy. And it was hurtful. So us arguing about whatever we were arguing about got put to the back, and then I have that stuck on my mind, constantly thinking about it. And Ziggy, I'm okay, I promise. Me having that stuck on my mind all the time, it gets draining. So then I didn't want to think about it. I would be afraid to have a conversation with her sometimes, just because I didn't want those same things to come up. And it's weird. I don't know if it's weird or not, because it's like me and my dad, we can get into the same arguments, and y'all see how much I love on him, but I don't know. It's like he's never like, they have such different personalities, so different, but it works. Yet our personalities, like, when we're good, but then like when an argument pops off, it's like I'm just gonna go hide. Because I just feel like my dad, he doesn't really have to deal with most of that stuff. Or maybe my dad's just secure enough to know, like you're my baby. I know you love me. I love you. And that's it. Where my mom is like, I constantly have to reinforce those feelings. And me being the type of, I think my feeling, how I am, is more like my dad when it comes to that stuff. Because I'm like, I don't have to tell you every moment or every time that, I love you, blah, blah, blah. Just not. Maybe that's it. I don't know. But I just wish that those things wouldn't be said, especially like in an argument. I wish those things wouldn't be said. And during this process, I hope that we can get to an understanding of how that makes me feel in a way. Because sometimes I feel like when I talk to her, like, she doesn't listen, like fully grasp what I'm trying to say. And I don't want to be afraid to ever have a conversation with her, tell her how I feel. And it sucks. It really sucks, because it's like you're torn between wanting to find answers for yourself and not wanting to hurt the people that are closest to you. And I know that's a big reason why I decided to, like, kind of surprise this announcement onto everybody, just because I didn't want to have to deal with I don't know, just whatever they might have said, I didn't want that in my mind. I didn't want to be in the back of my mind. I wanted it to be solely about me, with the intentions of never like putting somebody just out there or hurting somebody, because I these are gonna be all new feelings, expressions, that none of us have really dealt with. And I pray that my mom is genuinely okay with me finding out. I don't want her to put on a smiley face and be like, yeah, no, it's fine. Like, you know, I want her to, like, if something is bothering her, I would hope that she would tell me, like, I feel this way. And, maybe I was fearful of you being attached to your birth mother more than me. I can only hope and pray, but it's just, when she said that the other day, it sparked up so many feelings that I hadn't felt in so long. And it just reminded me of, like, I'll find her later, it's no big deal. I can wait. She's probably not even looking for me anyways, or she's not thinking about me. And I don't know. I just don't want to be discouraged. And maybe that's where the counseling and definitely the prayer and the journaling comes in, where I can have a place to put my thoughts so I can stand firm in what I'm trying to do and what I'm trying to achieve, and not let anybody just sway how I may feel or what I may think. I don't know. I sincerely want to say, and I know she knows this, but Mom, I love you with all of me. You're always there for me no matter what. And I just never want you to think that some woman can come in and take your place and do all the things that you've done all these years. It's not like that at all. And I hope you don't get upset by this video. I hope that we can get to a place where we're consistent as far as communicating, because when we're good, it's amazing. And then it's like, oh, dang, that one little slip up. But I love you and Dad and Kevin, like everybody in the family. I wouldn't want it any other way, and they've never made me feel any different either. So I don't understand. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't have kids. Simple as that. Why I can't understand it. I don't know. But I know it's going to work out. I know it's going to be good. That's what I have to keep telling myself. And we're going to get through this together. Like a little family bonding experience. That's what I'm looking forward to. So that's what I wanted to say. And I will see you on the next update.